Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an exciting piece of news. The Elder Scrolls Online has just announced a new chapter, SUMMERSET, which is of course set on the Summerset Isles, the home of the High Elves. Now this has got me particularly excited because it will be the first time we can explore the homeland of the Altmer since 1994's The Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. And even if we do look back at Arena, not beating on it or anything, but it's not exactly what I would call a modern day gaming experience of the Altmer society and civilization. So now, finally, again in modern day gaming, we get to go back there and experience it in full. Now 2017 was reportedly a killer year for the Elder Scrolls Online and its community, and as Matt Friora said, ZeniMax Online Studios has no plans of slowing down. Now while the Summerset Isles is traditionally off limits to outsiders, i.e. non-high elves, Queen Irene has opened the borders to outsiders for the first time in the island's history. She needs your help to investigate strange events and the sinister threats behind them. The SUMMERSET chapter will be shrouded in mystery, intrigue, and a deadly plot hatched by supernatural powers that must be solved in order to save the Altmer and their homeland. The Summerset Isles are visually stunning, and the High Elves have the longest lasting continued culture and society in known's history, and is unlike any other. So that's the little synopsis, and it sounds pretty cool. So before we talk too much about the lore and whatnot, let's get into the meat here. So what exactly will we be getting from the Summerset chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online? Well, we'll be able to explore the entirety of Summerset. Yes, that includes Artaeum, the home of the Psijic Order. If you played Skyrim, you know who they are. But we'll get back to those guys in a minute. So we can explore Alinor, the capital of the province of Summerset, where we'll be mesmerized by Alinor's shining towers and cities and many other landmarks. We'll visit Cloudrest, boldly built atop the peak of Etonir. Cloudrest is the home of the Welkinar Griffin Knights and their Eyrie. We'll visit Summerine. When you arrive in Summerset, you'll find yourself in the city of Summerine, also known as the City of Lights. We'll get to witness firsthand the Crystal Tower, also known to the High Elves as Crystal-like Lore. This sacred monument opens only to the Sapiarchs' Tower Sentinels and is both a place of research and a mausoleum for the honored dead. At its apex, it holds a powerful crystal called Transparent Lore, though its purpose is a mystery to all but the highest ranking Sapiarchs. The Crystal Tower is also one of the few towers of Nirn. Just like we have the Adamantine Tower in High Rock, and the White Gold Tower in the Imperial City, and how Yakuta had the Orchid Tower, well, again, Summerset is home to the Crystal Tower. So there's going to be a lot of exciting things knocking around there, I would imagine. But it doesn't stop there. We'll also be able to visit Lilandril, found on the northwestern coast of Summerset. The city of Lilandril houses both the College of the Sapiarchs and the local chapter of the Mages Guild, two groups known for their growing rivalry. While we're on Summerset, we can also hit up Relenthil. If you're looking for entertainment and excitement, the township of Relenthil can be found in the heart of Summerset. There you can enjoy the artistic performances by the renowned House of Reveries or relax at the local bathhouse. Okay, so let's talk about the Psijic Order. Few organizations in Tamriel are as secretive and mysterious as the Psijic Order, and now they've returned to Nirn after centuries of self-imposed exile to investigate a crisis that threatens to unravel the future of Tamriel. We'll actually get to join the Ancient Society of Mages, learn their way, and gain a whole new Psijic Order skill line, granting magical abilities based around time manipulation. Oh, that sounds pretty juicy. So the Isle of Artaeum is the third largest island in Summerset. 350 years ago, this island, the headquarters of the Psijic Order, vanished from Tamriel. For the first time in the Elder Scrolls series history, you'll be able to travel to the Isle of Artaeum. We'll be able to visit Rightmaster Iakisis and Sephora Tower, and begin to unravel the secrets of both the Psijic Order and the history of the Mages Guild. The Sephora Tower is where the Mages Guild was originally founded after a confrontation with Manamarco. We'll get a whole new epic questline with over 30 hours of gameplay, and the story is actually continuing on from the Clockwork City story, which was the last major chapter for the Elder Scrolls Online. Now excitingly, jewelry crafting is also being introduced. Finally, you can build your own jewelry and your own custom sets, along with being able to upgrade your lower quality jewelry all the way to legendary. Again, this is exciting. There is also a new Cloudrest 12 player multiplayer trial, and new PvE challenges like the Abyssal Geysers, and of course a whole new wide array of items, motifs, creatures, and all that good stuff, you know, the standard stuff you would expect. Now luckily, the release of 1 Tamriel means that the Somerset chapter will be playable for new players and veterans, as the content will scale to your character's level. So you can even play with much more experienced friends of yours, and despite having a massive level difference, you can perform the same quests together and save Somerset as a team if that's your jam. Now something awesome about Somerset is that it will be a lot more high fantasy, with impossibly fragile structures towering above cities, bustling with a society built on magic and perfection. Over the centuries, the Altmer have shaped the Somerset Isles in their own image and have created a sophisticated and advanced society. Because the Altmer have much longer lifespans than the other races, they have hundreds of years to master their crafts, opposed to decades like the races of men, for example. So with a civilization built by these ultra masters of everything, it's quite apparent that their culture and their architecture has a sleek, clean, beautiful and delicate feel. The Somerset Isles are also the first part of Tamriel that was settled by the ancient ancestor race of elves, the Altmer. While the Altmer diverged and spread across Tamriel and became the other races of Mer or Elf, like the Climber and the Bosmer, the Altmer that remained on Somerset, who worshipped and cherished their ancient culture, became the Altmer, the High Elves. They do as their ancestors did. They don't want their precious culture tainted, and that's why they are so protective of it. Their certain way of living promotes beauty and harmony, which really shows in the shots we have of the Somerset Isles and its culture. So all in all, it sounds really, really cool, and I'm pretty pumped to check it out. Now, as expected, there are a bunch of different versions that you can pick up, which are as follows. So we have the physical collector's edition. This comes with access to the Elder Scrolls base game, the Somerset chapter, a selection of digital items, and exclusive collectibles. So physically, it comes with a Mephala statue, a monument to the Daedric Prince Mephala. This 12-inch tall replica was unearthed from a cultist shrine. We get Razumdar's journal, a spy's report to the Queen Arryn, chronicling the knowledge collected during Razumdar's investigation of Somerset. We also get a physical map of Somerset, the home to the High Elves. The home of the High Elves is open to foreign visitors for the first time in history. Let this map be your guide through previously uncharted lands. We'll also get an exclusive steel bookcase, a limited edition metallic case perfect for any collector's shelf. Now with the physical collector's edition, we'll also get a bunch of digital in-game items as well, such as the Blood Shadow Wraith Steed mount, an extremely rare mystical creature. The Blood Shadow Wraith is a sight to behold. We'll get the Divine Prosecution outfit style, change your gear and weapon appearances with a unique outfit style. We'll get the Fledgling Griffin Pet, a delightful companion whose juvenile antics are hilarious. Haha, it's like hanging out with me. We'll get the Psijic Scrying Talisman, a memento that allows you to simulate the far-seeing smells of the Psijic Order mages. We'll get the House of Reveries emote pack, display your true emotions with 3 new emotes, happy face, sad face, and ta-da! You will receive these in-game rewards when the Somerset chapter launches. Finally, pre-purchasing the physical collector's edition will also grant you the Queen's Bounty Pack and immediate access to the Nightmare Sench mount. So the Nightmare Sench mount looks like this, and you get this straight away. And the Queen's Bounty Pack consists of the Court of Bedlam costume, the Pocket Salamander pet, treasure maps for the Somerset Isles, the Psijic Vault Crown Crate, and experience scrolls, which of course will help you level up a little bit faster. Well, actually a lot faster. Now the Digital Collector's Edition includes immediate access to the Elder Scrolls Online base game, as well as access to the Somerset chapter, which is available at its launch date, making it ideal for a new Elder Scrolls Online player. In addition to the game, it also includes the digital items from the Collector's Edition featured above. So you get the Blood Shadow Wraith Steed mount, you get the Divine Prosecution outfit style, you get the Fledgling Griffin Pet, the Psijic Scrying Talisman, the House of Reveries emote pack. You'll also immediately get the Nightmare Sench mount, and you'll also get access to the Queen's Bounty Pack, which we just run through all of the stuff that's in that. So you'll receive all of that stuff when the Somerset chapter launches, except of course for the Nightmare Sench mount, which you'll get straight away. Now pre-purchasing the Digital Collector's Edition will grant you the Queen's Bounty Pack, which we just ran through earlier, and immediate access to the Nightmare Sench mount, ESO's base game, and also just because, you know, why not throw in a $50 DLC, you get the Morrowind chapter as well. Then we have the Digital Collector's Edition upgrade, so if you want the Digital Collector's Edition goodies but already own the ESO base game, you can get the Digital Collector's Edition upgrade. It contains access to the SUMMERSET chapter and the same exclusive in-game digital items as the Collector's Edition above. Pre-purchasing the Digital Collector's Edition upgrade will grant you the Queen's Bounty Pack and immediate access to the Nightmare Sench Mount and the Morrowind chapter. Then we have the Standard Edition. This is perfect for new Elder Scrolls Online players. The Standard Edition includes access to the SUMMERSET chapter and the ESO base game. It is available for pre-purchase in both physical and digital forms. Note that the PC/Mac versions of the Elder Scrolls Online SUMMERSET Standard Edition is available digitally only. Pre-purchasing the Standard Edition will grant you the Queen's Bounty Pack and Nightmare Sench Mount. Digital pre-purchase will grant immediate access to the ESO base game, the Nightmare Sench Mount, and the Morrowind chapter. And finally we have the Digital Upgrade. So if you are an existing Elder Scrolls Online player, the Digital Upgrade will grant you access to the SUMMERSET chapter on launch day. Pre-purchasing the Digital Upgrade will grant you the Queen's Bounty Pack and immediate access to the Nightmare Sench Mount and the Morrowind chapter. So all of these digital pre-purchases include the Morrowind chapter, which is an expansion DLC, a chapter the same size as his SUMMERSET expansion or chapter. So that's pretty cool if you don't already own Morrowind. Now, if you do want pricing for any of this stuff, check out the website, as of course the pricing will change for every country. So all in all, I'm excited to explore the land and the culture of the High Elves of the Altmer, because they have been in all the games since the beginning, and we've only gotten fragments of their culture and stories of an unbelievably magical and advanced society in a sophisticated sense rather than a technological sense. I also feel like the High Elves have had a pretty bad rap because in Skyrim, our main experience of the High Elves was through the Thalmor, who of course wanted to eradicate all of man. So this way we'll get a full vision and experience of the Altmer culture and society rather than just a very narrow viewpoint by a cult that wants to eradicate mankind. And I mean, as we can see from all this footage, it's a really cool place, and has a super high fantasy sense with these towers and castles and cities that almost look like they shouldn't be able to exist because they're just so tall and spiraling. The whole landscape feels like an awe-inspiringly clean Zen garden of magic and perfection, and it is a vast contrast to the last major location chapter, Morrowind. Now the target release date is June 5th across all platforms, PC, Mac, PS4 and Xbox One. There will be an early access period for PC starting May 21st, so that's pretty soon, that's 2 months away, and there will be a private test service cycle, which they are targeting for April-ish, and right now there is a free-to-play period on Elder Scrolls Online, so if you are excited for this SUMMERSET chapter, but you've never played ESO before and you're not sure about it, you can check out the game for free right now. And that is about it. Let me know if you're excited, let me know your thoughts on the SUMMERSET chapter. Again, if you want to check out ESO, you can do that right now for free. It's a free-to-play period, so you can test it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, I've been Camel, and I'll see you all very shortly in the next video, and a little bit later than that, I'll see you in SUMMERSET. I'll see you there soon.